And just like that, we're heading into July. It's the perfect time to pause and reflect as we hit the year's midpoint. Seriously, take the time to evaluate your progress and gauge where you are right now with your business goal. With a mid-year review, it allows you to check in and realign yourself. Let's be real. The New Year's excitement vanished months ago. So it's time to capture a little bit of that magical energy as we turn the corner into the second half of 2024. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. And we are going to talk about doing a mid-year check-in for your online business, for your health and wellness coaching practice, and why this is beneficial for you. Because the benefits of a mid-year check-in helps to improve your decision making. Yes, it does. First off, when you evaluate your business's performance, you can spot those areas that need improvement and make informed decisions about your online strategy. It's also about analyzing your strengths and weaknesses and then adjusting to achieve those annual goals that you've set for yourself. That mid-year check-in allows you to increase your productivity. By reviewing your progress and your performance, you'll be able to pinpoint those business areas that aren't exactly up to par where you want them to be, and then you can readjust accordingly. This will undoubtedly make you more productive and efficient. Exactly what we want, am I right? It's going to allow you to enhance your financial management. A mid-year review is the perfect time to review and check in on your finances and discover ways that you could save money or increase your revenue. It's all about making those informed decisions so that you stay on track with your financial goals in your business. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get a little spendy, and that's not a good thing to happen. It's a nice time to step back and really look at where you are financially for the year and how far you have yet to go. But remember, above anything else, friend, give yourself grace in these areas. Just allow your mind to be able to problem solve. Like, how can you make it easier for you? So how do you actually conduct a mid-year review if you've never done this before? Or maybe you've done it, but not very well. I have the perfect thing for you, a Google Doc. That's a mid-year review that you can go ahead and download. I'll go ahead and put the link down below so that you can download that and have it for yourself. Save that copy and then just keep reusing it over and over again. And guess what? It doesn't have to just be at mid-year. You can use it at any point in the year, whether it's at a month time, a quarter time, 12 weeks, however you prefer to do your reviews of your business. It will work because it's all the same questions that you need. The first things first, when you're doing a mid-year review, you need to actually set aside time to do the mid-year review. I know, groundbreaking, right? But schedule time in your calendar so that you can honor this commitment to achieving your goals. I want you to block off a few hours on your calendar and ensure that you're not going to be interrupted. And hey, if you want to, book yourself an Airbnb and make it a business retreat if that's feasible for you. Or ask your business bestie to come along with you and make it a double fun mid-year review planning retreat. Yeah, a lot of words right there. You're also, during your mid-year review, going to celebrate your accomplishments. With all the hustle and bustle of running your business, it's easy to forget to celebrate what you've accomplished thus far, big or small. That doesn't matter. Don't overlook any achievement because all of those little achievements, no matter how small, all add up to your overall success in your business. So take a few minutes to celebrate those goals that you've achieved that take discipline. Not everyone is a goal achiever, and you are. So yay, you. One thing that I want to encourage you to do is to look back to move forward, because this time to reflect on how the year is going for your business. If you don't do it, not anyone else will do it for you. This is done by looking at your numbers because they're going to tell you the story of your success and what may need a little TLC. You want to analyze your business performance, like take a look at your sales data, your website traffic, your social media engagement, how many people are on your wait list, how many new coaching clients you brought into your business. Like, look at those things. What is your downloads? Like, how many people are downloading your freebie? How many people are getting on your email list? Are you getting engagement for your email list? These are all things that you want to look at. You want to look for the trends and patterns and areas of growth or decline, because this will give you a clear picture of how your business is doing so far this year. Why is this a key place to start? Well, it's going to help you identify your areas of improvement. So go ahead and take some notes on those areas of improvement that you have. So in the actual Google Doc that I have where you can work through it, I have in there your wheel of life. So you can go ahead and evaluate each area of your life on that scale of 1 to 10 to help you really drill down into the areas that you want to improve on and where you think you are. But actually, when you look at your numbers, maybe that tells a little different story than what you are perceiving for yourself. Let's take time to evaluate your goals. So you're going to want to reevaluate your goals. Like, are you still on track to achieve your goals that you set at the beginning of the year? Do those goals still inspire you like they did at the beginning of the year? Are they still in alignment with you and your business and where you're going right now? That's one of the things that you need to make sure that you're reflecting on. It's vital to realign your strategy so that you can move forward in your coaching business. This is also a fantastic time then to update your vision board. So revisit your vision goals that you set for yourself at the beginning of the year. Like, again, do they still resonate with you? Is that what you're actually working towards? Your vision board should reflect what your current ambitions are and serve you as a daily reminder of where you want to go. I think I've mentioned it before. If you're new here, I actually create every single month a desktop display. I have 2 desktops. So I have my calendar with specific Bible verses and things that I'm working towards in reminding me like who I'm helping and who I'm serving. And then I have my vision board from the beginning of the year that I set up. And in there, I actually have like my specific things that I'm working towards and all the different pieces of my wheel of life that I have. I don't know about you, but if I try to do too many goals at one time, I wash it all out. I dilute my goals when I try and do too many things at one time. You know, the whole building too many bridges. Like, if you want to build a bridge, you build one bridge at a time versus trying to build 10 bridges at a time, because you'll never actually achieve what you want to achieve. Enough said with that. So make sure you're revisiting and updating your vision board at this mid-year check as well. Okay, so let's circle back to the goal. You've gone through your wheel of life. You know exactly, you've given each area a score, like your money, your business, your family, friends, love relationships, personal growth, self-care, mind, body, spirit, your home environment, and your you time, your fun and leisure time. So you've scored all of that. You know exactly what's there. And now you're going to actually take time to evaluate what are your top 3 most important goals. Like, first, I want you to do one goal. Like, if you were to do just one thing, one goal before the end of the year, you will feel like you completely crushed your year because of that. What is that? And then I want you to take that one goal, start with that one goal, and then you have 2 backup goals that you're also setting, but put them in the goal setting framework with the SMART framework. So how you do that, because this is one of the things that I kind of struggled with like for years. You know, like it made sense to me, but yet I couldn't quite wrap my brain around it with the traditional SMART goal acronym. But during my coach certification, when I studied the SMART goal acronym with NLP, they had a little bit of a different spin on setting achievable outcomes, and that helped me be a little bit more successful and make that goal planning a little bit easier with the SMART thing. So SMART can be any of these things. You want it to be specific. You want it to be simple. Everything needs to be simple. Like your marketing, your business, it needs to be simple. You have enough going on. Don't make it overcomplicated. And the most important S that I personally think in here is you can actually see yourself achieving that goal. Like, you can sit down and visualize yourself during a daily visualization of yourself achieving that goal and how excited you'll be when you actually achieve it. The M is measurable and meaningful to you. So it has to be meaningful to you. You have to have that passion for that goal, because if you don't, 3 months from now, if it's a long goal, it might not be easy to achieve. So you need to be able to have that. So this past week in my planner, because I've had some things going on with my health and I've been seeing a functional medicine doctor. And one of the things that I wrote in there after going through my lab results was, when God gives you what you've been praying for, even if his path seems really hard, accept it with thanks and gratitude. Because sometimes when we're working for things in the beginning, when you haven't been able to figure out how you're actually going to do it or how it's going to work into your life, it can seem like it's a hard path. But if it's something you've been praying for, God doesn't always answer it exactly how you want it to be answered. So you need to make sure that you're still accepting that with thanks and gratitude. A, as if you have it now. So that's what that A could mean. So like, you have that right now. It's achievable. You know you can obtain it. It's actionable. It's part of all areas of your life. It's going to bring such benefit to you, and it'll affect all areas of your life. R can be realistic and responsible. So you need to make sure you're setting realistic goals that are being responsible for yourself. T is time to bound towards what you want. So what are you working towards? It's always good to have a little bit of a time frame in there so that you know when you've actually got there. However, sometimes you have roadblocks that come up along the way and you have to readjust that time frame. It's okay. Give yourself grace. Those things happen. You just need to make sure you keep moving towards what you want. Because this, when you use the SMART goal system or these different ways of looking at your goals, it will help you ensure that you're setting clear and achievable goals to help you move forward in your life and in your business. And let's not forget, you can plan all dang day, but if you do not actually take action, once you've completed your mid-year check-in or your mid-year review, you won't accomplish anything, right? Yes, right. So once your review is complete, it's time to take action. You want to prioritize the goals based on your review. You want to develop your action step and break down your goals into small, actionable steps. And one quick point, you can hire freelancers, consultants, or employees to help support you as you're trying to achieve your goal and taking your business to the next level. If there's something that you want to do that you're not comfortable with, not familiar with, never done it before, there's no harm in looking at hiring somebody to help you with that. And I say that because they're going to help you get to that goal faster. And yeah, you might be going, I can't afford it. Well, if that's your first thought of I can't afford it, I want you to actually look at if you truly can, because when you're working on learning something that somebody else is an expert at whatever hourly rate that you're not receiving. So if you coach people at $100 an hour, when you are spending 10 hours a week trying to learn something, you're taking money out of your pocket because you're taking away from being able to make an impact on the clients that you're serving. If you're spending time doing that, it's okay to hire that extra help if you need it. Think of it that, like, how much money are you leaving on the table if you actually do the work yourself versus hiring it out? Oh, enough about that. I'm getting off my soapbox. Okay, friends, before we wrap this up, let's just do a quick step-by-step review of our simplified mid-year review. You want to schedule your review? Make sure you download the mid-year review Google Sheet. I'll put the link down below in the show notes. You want to make sure that you're evaluating and adjusting your goals using the SMART framework. You want to update that vision board. You want to make sure you're implementing any changes and taking action. And don't forget to celebrate your achievements. Your mid-year review is your roadmap for the second half of the year. By keeping it simple and actionable, you ensure that you can easily follow through on your plans without feeling stressed or stretched too thin. Remember, the goal is to make running your business as smooth and efficient as possible. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.